Battle it out for the biggest prize money in Namibian football. Join us for the round of 16 on 25 January at the Dr. Hage Geingob Stadium from 1 o'clock and 26 January from 11. Come and see your favorite teams battle it out for the ultimate prize of 1.5 million Namibian dollars. Winner takes all. Tickets to all the games are free, provided you are registered on MTC MARIS. The MTC MARIS Cup. Move with your money.
Need to send money in a flash? With MTC MARIS, it's as easy as dial, tap, and transfer. To register, simply dial *140*682# and type your names and surname. Enter your unique 5-digit PIN. Confirm, and then you are registered. The recipient will be prompted to register if they are not registered yet. Please note that this step is compulsory for users and recipients. To continue your money transfer, select option 4 for transfer money. Enter the recipient's mobile number. Type in the amount you want to send. Finally, hit option 1 to confirm the amount. You'll get your confirmation instantly, and the recipient, they'll get an SMS letting them know the money is already in their MTC MARIS wallet. MTC MARIS, your go-to for fast and secure money transfers anytime, anywhere. Dial *140*682# now and experience the convenience. MTC MARIS, digital innovation by MTC.
Welcome to yet another round of the MTC MARIS that is Cup taking place at the Hage Geingob Stadium in the capital. Yesterday was an exciting one and Chula getting knocked out of the competition. We also saw Commerce Nampol getting knocked out of the competition, and then lucky teams or teams that came well prepared, Young African booking themselves a slot in the quarterfinal, and then another one also that booked themselves a slot was that is KK Palace. But today is an exciting match at the Hage Geingob Stadium, the opening match between FC ONGOS on Sunday, taking on Rundu's finest as CUCA Tops, or let's say Kavango region's finest. CUCA Tops going 1-on-1 with these two. And as you can see, the teams are ready. And in the commentary, I am Hezron Kapanga, still joined by my co-commentator, Setsen. How was your day?
Hi Hezron, how are you? My day was indeed, my day was good. We had a jam-packed day yesterday. Like I said yesterday, we asked for football, and MTC say no more. I'll give you football, and football in abundance. So yeah, we had 4 teams go through yesterday, and if there's anything that we could have learned from the games that were played yesterday, it's that there is no big team in a cup competition. Any team can go through. I mean, we saw the tournament favorites in the form of Nampol and Chula exit the tournament. So I'm sure some of the bigger clubs are coming into this game today, or into these games today, knowing that they'll have to give their best, because if they don't, whatever it is they give might not be enough, and they might then find themselves exiting the tournament early as well.
As it's well said, whatever you give might not be enough, and there is no big team in the competition. As you can see, there is FC ONGOS management, the players, the referees, and we should give them credit. Yesterday, what exciting work they did. Supporters coming in numbers, one by one, and we're still awaiting you wherever you're finding yourself. If you can make it to the Hage Geingob Stadium today, you are more than welcome. And okay, debrief happening on the referees, fourth officials, what should be expected on the day as team also line up to take team pictures. Then today we are expecting a jam-packed game that day again, as there would be 4 matches still coming your way today. But it's a Sunday. If you are at church, you are still being waited for to come to the Hage Geingob Stadium right now. And as good action happens, we have CUCA Tops, who are currently bottom of the log in the Deb Marine Premiership with 7 points. And their top goal scorer has got only 2 goals, but only one guy from 8 games this season. And FC ONGOS also having 2 guys that have only scored 2 goals. Those are their top goal scorers. Looking at the likes of, that is Elago Simon and Kamutuzwe. So, and as for CUCA tops, we have Fortunato, who is the goal poacher. But what would be happening? And as the season started, thus far, CUCA tops are yet to lose a game. They drew 2 of their opening games against UNAM with a goalless draw, and the Bucks Buccaneer, they had a 1-1 draw. But as for FC ONGOS, they are good at seafood. They managed to defeat all the 2 coastal teams, Blue Boys and Blue Waters, all by a goal to nil last weekend. I think and I believe the spirits are currently high. As the game kicks on, FC ONGOS having possession, moving forward. FC ONGOS currently on the move as they are looking to get as fast as possible to the goals, and it has been taken out for a corner.
I think, Estron, while we are still very early in the game, I don't want you changing your mind later when you see how the guys are playing. Who is your money on?
Currently, my money on, I would be saying, I like underdogs.
Okay.
Underdogs. And
Yes,
CUCA
yes.
tops should go through.
Okay.
It's their first time. You see, yesterday, not to say, all the newcomers booked themselves slots in the next round of the competition. We have young Africans in the Green family. Then we had, that is another team, KK Palace, booking themselves a slot. What? Almost found the CUCA tops defense napping.
Yes.
As early as a minute into the game.
No, I was just about to say, I hope you're not supporting CUCA tops because of where they are from.
No. Indirectly, it's in the blood, but currently, I'm hoping they are the underdogs.
Okay.
It is gone out for a corner, and CUCA tops win possession for the first time in this game as we are approaching 2 minutes in a game between CUCA tops and FC ONGOS, if you have just joined us on NBC2. CUCA tops moving forward. Once more, CUCA tops having possession in the center pack, and very beautiful pass on the left wing. And the goalkeeper is unbothered at the moment. That is FC ONGOS. This is the 5th game of the MTC MARIS Cup. Yesterday we saw the likes of UNAM booking themselves a slot in the quarterfinal that would be taking place in the Oshana region in at the Oshakati Independent Stadium. Young African also booking themselves a slot. Then we also saw the likes of KK Palace booking themselves a slot in that round. But today, who is ready to join these 4 teams that made it to the quarterfinals? CUCA tops today, the game looks a little bit better as players are playing a passing game. They are no longer using the wiper game where one ball goes from one side to the next, and this is beautiful confidence from the goalkeeper. CUCA tops goalkeeper, that is Munika. And if you look at this game sets and on paper, ONGOS should be cruising through in this game with the experience they have, and Wangu leading the team.
Well, no, 100%. I mean, they have the likes of Wangu, Larry Horaib, and Eddie, who have been Eddie, but also known as Simon Elago, who have been quite prominent in the national team. So they do have much more experience. But if there is anything that we've learned from the MARIS Cup so far, it is that whoever it is you are on paper does not, if it doesn't translate on the field, then it means absolutely nothing. So let us see if this experience will translate on the field today for ONGOS. But like you said, you are a big believer in underdogs, and you find underdogs that bite. So let us see if CUCA tops are those underdogs that do bite.
Let's hope and see. CUCA Tops are those underdogs that can bite in this game that has just started. We are approaching 5 minutes into the game at the moment. The game is still leveled. ONGOS, CUCA Tops, none of them at the moment still controlling possession. Wangu Gome passes it back.
To your earlier point, Hezron, we are seeing that these are teams that do enjoy playing the ball, and if you can see, it's teams that are keeping the ball on the floor as they try to build from the back. And this is clear indication that some of these things are things that happen, on the training ground. I mean, knowing Coach Elmo, he's one that enjoys playing football, and he's known as a formation tactician. So I'll be interested to see how he has set up his team. And already from the early onsets, you can see that ONGOS are trying to play the ball on the floor and trying to find the gaps in the CUCA Tops defense there.
ONGOS are trying to play the ball on the ground, and ONGOS on the attack. What can happen? Goalkeeper between the legs, but fortunately the defense is there to help him out, and such a mistake at this level, a goalkeeper is supposed to be aware on the basics on how to stop the ball, not allowing it through his legs.
That is definitely basics, and as a goalkeeper, if anything, whether the ball is on the floor or a little high, if you need to put your body behind the ball, so that if it misses your hands, your body is there to stop the ball. But clearly showing that that was a rookie mistake there. And of course, that ball came from Nico, who is also one of the joint top goal scorers for ONGOS at the moment on 2 goals. So just early indications of what he's capable of.
FC ONGOS having possession, trying to dominate the game, at least completing a number of passes, something we did not see in the games yesterday. It's an exciting thing, at least they are keeping, that is their style of play.
No, 100%.
Despite it being a cup competition.
Yes, yesterday I had a few conversations with some people that were in attendance, and some of them are obviously affiliates of the teams that have played, and they expressed dissatisfaction about how their teams played, and said they prefer their teams losing, but losing with their identity or with their way of playing, and not just knocking the ball around. I'm happy to see that ONGOS is trying to keep the ball on the floor here. And of course, don't forget who the technical director of ONGOS is. It is a former Brave Warriors coach in the form of Coach Ricardo Manetti, and he is also one that enjoys football being played on the ground, having been a former footballer himself. So ONGOS are obviously in a very good, capable hands when it comes to the people that are leading them. But so far, I'm also impressed with how CUCA Tops is playing. They are also keeping the ball on the floor. So kudos to their technical team as well.
As the game, the ball has gone out for a throw-in, possession won by FC ONGOS. Let's continue. Well brought in FC ONGOS, trying to find the goal as early as the 10th minute of this game. They have been pushing, looking. There goes experience of that is experience came to play right there.
Yes, Larry Horaib just showing his dominance there and his experience by not allowing that player to go past him.
Kanjimi Johannes drops it in, looking for his teammate, but the goalkeeper was fast on that. FC ONGOS still starting to build from the back, as they have done since the game started, showing the confidence, the belief that they can play their style and still create chances. The battle on the left wing has been ongoing. Okay, supporters enjoying themselves, those who miss church, like some of us.
Yeah, no, but don't be surprised that some of them are coming straight from church. I myself am coming straight from church. So you do find services that do go in early. But of course, there will be more supporters that will be joining us as and when they leave church.
As you can see right there, the score, it's 0-0 FC ONGOS and CUCA Tops, MTC MARIS Cup, the 5th match of the competition. And this is the opener on a lovely Sunday morning in the capital, and the sun is lovely out, bright and shiny. And let's hope, like yesterday, there are showers, the heavens opened up, we were blessed on the day.
Yes, and of course, like I said, well, when the showers come through, the field also becomes more playable. So
CUCA Tops once more moving forward. Trying to step over his way. That was Shiave Hango, but it's well cleared off, and we getting into the game as CUCA Tops that is Donatus Moyo takes possession. Passes the ball to Stefanos Stefanes, or that is Sepuka Stefanes. And Shiave Hango has been very busy up front in the opening 11 minutes of this game. And if he just times his offside traps well, we might see what happened yesterday between KK Palais and Comas Nampol.
yes, no, definitely. You can tell he's one that is a willing runner and full of energy. So I'm sure it will be an interesting battle between him and the ONGOS defense.
Jimmy Johannes clears it for CUCA Tops. It's the battle between him. Okay. There is one of the shots that was almost. And Elago Simon, the season ago when he joined the FC ONGOS, he was one of the most exciting players to watch up front.
No, indeed, a very exciting prospect. He's one full of energy, very skillful as well.
And it got him a call up to the national team.
Yeah, 100%. So he is in the national team setup now. So it's just a matter of trying to cement a permanent place. So yeah, let us see what he does this season, because he hasn't really hit the ground running this season. Obviously, considering how ONGOS have been struggling in the opening matches, but don't forget that they are on the back of 4 straight wins. Obviously, in the hands of Coach Elmo now. So let us see whether that form will translate into the MARIS Cup.
Larry Horai passes it to Elago Simon. Simon going in, but loses possession as the ball goes out for a goal kick. CUCA Tops number 1, Monica Christian, steps up. Gets in, but it is intercepted by FC ONGOS. It goes out for a throw in again for CUCA Tops. Getting into the box. Getting into the box, that is Sikaki Nzamene. But Larry Horaibu was there. Experience, played the role. But it's exciting to see that you have your number 10 that is taking chances, taking players on. And he will grow in confidence if he gets through once or twice.
Yeah, no, that is definitely what you want to see from your number 10 player. And we can see that he's not shy to take on the defense when he gets the ball. So that ONGOS defense will be wary of him, of course.
The ball once more go out for the throw in. FC ONGOS, experienced player and captain. Wangu Gome couldn't control the ball. But as play continues, CUCA Tops taking their chances, but they are well intercepted. That is by FC ONGOS. What a beautiful pass on the left wing. FC ONGOS getting into the box. What can happen from this? The run was not well timed. That is by Malakia. Amadila, who wanted to pass to Wangu, but Wangu was a little bit slow.
And you know, Ezron, Malakia, also a very exciting prospect, a very, very skillful boy. He's one that's not shy to take on opponents. So it will be very exciting to see how we will try to break down the Top's defense.
Okeri moving with the ball for Turamej, FC ONGOS. Tops wins possession in the middle. And currently Larry is standing his ground. He's calm and collected.
That is the nature of Larry Horaib, you know, very calm and collected. We definitely know that, you know, is a player whose age is not on his side anymore. So what he does is he uses his experience, and he uses it very well. So kudos to him.
Hango has been busy, but the confidence on the ball is what he needs to build at the moment to take on the guys one-on-one. He almost, but at least he won possession for his team. And as we look at these now, what would CUCA Tops make out of this, even though it's a bit far, as Moyo takes the free kick. The numbers in the box of CUCA Tops are not enough as they are going into the box or in the attack. Wangu Gome brought down. Fast. You see, some of these free kicks, when players are trying to intercept or take the ball faster than their play fails, the referee usually goes to their in their favor. If you were trying to play the ball fast and you lost it, let the other team that won possession take on.
Take on, yes. But of course, that is the nature of the game, Esron. But no, I definitely get what you mean there.
Wangu Gome on the wing. CUCA Tops players calling for the ball to have been outside, but the referee says play on the wing. Larry, what can Larry do from the wing? Very well play by CUCA Tops defender. Currently, is a towering figure.
Yes, 100%. And obviously, in this formation that ONGOS is playing, where they are playing with a false nine, kind of in the form of Wangu Gome, he will struggle aerially against the CUCA Tops defense. So they will need to keep the ball on the floor as much as possible if they are to penetrate through the defense.
Throw in by FC ONGOS, Larry. Once again cleared by Johannes Kanjimi of CUCA Tops. FC ONGOS puts it inside. And the towering defender, Domingo Kasanga, clears it, but referee calls it for an offside as the linesman's flag was up. If you look at this game, as for CUCA Tops this season, or this year, since they started, they have only scored one ball, and they are not. They are yet to lose a game. The same applies to FC ONGOS, but ONGOS, since Ilemu took over, they have been on a roll, winning all their games.
No, they have been on a roll. You know, in football, there's something called a new coach bounce, and it's something that ONGOS definitely is riding on at the moment. They have been playing. They have been begging the goals, and they have been, you know, winning some back-to-back games there. Like I said, football is a results-driven sport. So yeah, no, they come into this game on high momentum indeed.
They come into the game in a high momentum as FC ONGOS have possession at the moment. 18 minutes into the game, still no goals. None of them have still tested the goalkeepers.
Yes, no, still no shots on target. And like I said, beautiful football, but beautiful football without goals is just that, beautiful football.
Let's watch beautiful football. CUCA Tops wins possession. The boot been taken out. Don't know if he was stepped on. Let's see what happened there. Let's see. Yes, that is a painful one as he kicked in on the studs. That is a pain that any player would not want to get this time of the game.
Yeah.
Kasanga hits the ball forward. Let's see what can CUCA Tops do from this play. Can Jimmy Johannes? Jimmy Johannes, hard work ends up on the goalkeeper as the goalkeeper saves it. That is Jonas Mateus of FC ONGOS. CUCA Tops wins their first corner kick of the match. Will they make something out of this?
Yeah, no, we see obviously CUCA Tops being the first team to test the goalkeeper, and the FC goalkeeper ONGOS showing that he's up to the task.
And
so
their defender Domingo, who is the tallest, I believe, in the field at the moment, made it into the box, and they are looking for him. But it's easily intercepted. As Johannes Mateus gets it. Starting to build from the back again, and the game plan has been very well. As FC ONGOS are not in a hurry. They are building their game from the back,
yes,
going forward, and whatever time the goal will come, will come. But CUCA Tops is also hoping for the same, that we are fighting for that goal. It's a cup competition. 1.5 million is on stake. FC ONGOS having possession. As you can see, the score confirmation right there, still 0-0, 21 minutes into the game. The MTC MARIS Cup in the capital at the Hage Geingob Stadium. And the entry to the stadium is for free if you are registered to the MTC MARIS. So that should be easier. The only thing you need to look for is just your cab fee, or you can walk to the stadium.
Of course.
Corner kick by FC ONGOS. Let's see what they make out of this. Well cleared off. A delay in play. The delay in play cost them an opportunity to attack and lost the ball. If Makai played that ball earlier for CUCA Tops, and that's what Makai was supposed to do. CUCA Tops, what can they do? FC ONGOS finds the back of the net. Yes, FC ONGOS capitalizes from CUCA Tops' mistake, and then the ball bounces back, and FC ONGOS found the back of the net through Elago Simon. We earlier on said Elago Simon was a star to watch and punished CUCA Tops from the mistake that they made from the center.
Indeed,
Domingo Makai could not pass fast. He delayed the game, and the counter worked very well for CUCA Tops, as you can see. Well, goalkeeper well beaten, but the goalpost said no, it's not going in. But still the same guy himself, Simon, creating the goal that he had to score.
Yes,
he followed up.
Of course, well played by Simon Elago together with Malakia there. Malakia, who then found Nico, who tried to beat the goalkeeper.
1-0 is the scoreline, and the CUCA Tops right now trailing as FC ONGOS found the back of the net, as you were saying.
Yes, of course, Nico trying to beat the goalkeeper there, but the goalpost standing in his way. But Simon Elago doing very well to follow up immediately there and getting a goal. So that is 3 goals for him this season, 2 in the Premiership and 1 in the MARIS Cup so far. Let's see what CUCA Tops are going to respond with.
Will CUCA Tops respond from an early goal from FC ONGOS? 24 minutes into the game, we still have 21 minutes and added additional time. Will the first half end 1-0, or are we going to see more goals coming in? and that is at the Hage Gengop Stadium. Right now, CUCA Tops having position. Moyo takes a free kick. Easily taken by Johannes Mateus of Tura, or FC ONGOS. CUCA Tops pushing forward, but unbothered, takes the ball out. Some of the supporters, you can see they are having a Sunday chill.
Yeah, no, of course. Watching football in itself is a Sunday session, something that's very common in Namibia. So we're better to do it than here at the Dr. Hage Gengop Stadium, MTC MARIS Cup.
The players go for a water break. This is also an opportunity for the coaches to give some instructions on the formation if they are not following their game plan.
No, that is true. It's an opportunity for the coaches to have a discussion with their players. Of course, if I know Coach Elmo, he'll be telling his players to keep a cool head, just so that they can maintain this scoreline at least until halftime. And then, they'll try to close out the game in the second half. But let us see what it is that Coach Jean Kalinda will usher onto his players to try and equalize and bring this game to a 1-1.
As you can see, Coach Lemu there, or father, giving instruction, fatherly instruction to his players, and CUCA Tops coach also here, very busy, instructing his players what to do, looking a little bit upset. The water break has come to an end. The game will continue at the Hage Gengop Stadium. CUCA Tops goalkeeper Monica Christian on the screen. The game has started again after a short water break, as the weather is a little bit warm in the capital right now. CUCA Tops having possession, moving forward. As Hango loses the ball, but CUCA Tops still chasing. FC ONGOS going forward. FC ONGOS still having possession, going forward. What can Simon do? Simon misses a golden opportunity on doubling up their tally and having a brace for the day. Play continues. Easily dispossessed from the ball. That was Kanjimi Johannes. Kanjimi Johannes looks like he's playing with fear, not taking on Simon. But the referee calls for Malakia Thomas, who was fouled.
You know, another guy that's really playing so well so far in the first 28 minutes is, of course, the number 23 for ONGOS, known as Balo, Kamateuzu. He's really combining things in the middle of the park, breaking down a lot of the play. And of course, he also comes into this game having 2 goals. So he is high on confidence, and he's showing that he is also one of the experienced player on this field.
Free kick for FC ONGOS, even though CUCA Tops Donatus Moyo was not pleased with the referee's decision, telling the referee we had an incident earlier on, you did not, as he was pointing, award it to us. But currently, it's a free kick. What can come out of this? Okeri stepping up. Okeri! Well-built wall, blocks the ball. It goes out for a... There is a goal that came in earlier on. If you missed it, CUCA Tops defense caught napping on a counter-attack. FC ONGOS have been very effective on this side of the CUCA Tops half, winning themselves, that is free kicks, and yet another free kick. Simon Elago steps up, and we're not sure, is it Simon that's going to take it, or is it Okeri? But as it stands, well taken free kick, but ended up CUCA Tops into the box. What a shot on the side netting. Goalkeeper was way far from it. That would have found the back of the net if it wasn't for the side nettings. If it went in, the goalkeeper was far from his line.
Yes, no, of course, and also Domingo Makai showing us his pace there, showing that he has the beating of Larry. But yeah, no, well tried from him. That is exactly what the coach of CUCA Tops would like to see in their attempt, of course, to equalize.
And CUCA Tops, that is Amtenya, that is Netgerius Amtenya, one of the tallest guys also in the field and wearing the biggest number. FC ONGOS tries to... But the game was well read there by the CUCA Tops defense. Yesterday, I had an issue. We spoke about it, and I told you about the distribution of the goalkeepers. Amtenya, Netgerius, number 82, the biggest number and the tallest guy in the field. Wangu Gome, beautiful cross, but finds nobody in the box. Only one player inside. I think on the attack, it looks FC ONGOS currently, the mindset is they are defensive already instead of sending numbers into the box. Wangu's cross found no one. Only one player in the box. Once more the game continues. Beautiful play, but quickly stopped by Donatus Moyo. As we are getting into the game, it's a cup competition. Gome going forward. Wangu Gome into the box. Referee blows the whistle. Jolinho players, coach in the stands. That was a beautiful kick. Beautiful kick, but unfortunately couldn't find the back of the net. Nika Christian kicks it straight, directly to another goalkeeper. That is Johannes Mateus. But Mateus starts play from the back, at least preventing the wiper football from one side to the other side. It's a handball. Handball as Malakia Thomas thought he was brought down, but the referee decides otherwise. Free kick for CUCA Tops. And free kick for CUCA Tops. And Makai Domingo steps up. Domingo hits it inside. CUCA Tops still having possession. Beautiful play. CUCA Tops having possession. What can come out? Larry, experience. Showing. CUCA Tops, Mata Mutingoma finding himself on the ground. Is this the first time we are seeing a medic in the field, or there was once already? Because no. Yesterday's game, the medic had more kilos than the players.
Yeah, no. This is definitely the first time, and it just shows you that one, the referee has control of the game, but also two, the players are intending to play the ball and focusing just on that.
Throw in for CUCA Tops, but we await the medic to finish getting the player ready. It's also time for the player to rest a little bit. Is the hit out there? as the sun is now coming out, trying to get back to the normal Windhoek weather.
Yes, and you know it's very hot being out there. So you must commend these players for the efforts that they are putting in with these weather conditions.
CUCA Tops missing out on an opportunity there. Hey. Wow. That is another kick by Kanjimi Johannes, or not Kanjimi, pardon me, that is Domingo Kasanga, a towering defender. FC ONGOS building from the back, going forward, looking for Wangu Gome. Wangu Gome going forward. Wangu Gome passes it. But easily intercepted. Once more. Hamtenya. FC ONGOS. As Kasanga Domingo tried to stop the ball, but it's blown for a handball. And the game started off as FC ONGOS were going to dominate, but CUCA Tops are now coming into the game where they're beginning to settle. And the game is becoming a little bit slow.
Yes, no, but Esron, don't forget who's chasing the game. CUCA Tops are the ones that are trailing, so they actually do have to put in more effort. But of course, ONGOS cannot afford to become comfortable because 1-0 is not a secure scoreline. They need to double up that score.
CUCA Tops win a free kick not far from the box. Makai was pushed from behind. And a quick touch. But referee says you are too fast for me. Wait,
yes,
let me organize the match.
Yeah, of course, sometimes our players want to do some quick play there, but of course, this must be frustrating for the player because, I mean, ONGOS should be ready for anything and everything at all times. So the referee should have allowed that ball to be played there.
CUCA Tops wins free kick. Not very far from the box. And Hamtenya takes it and hits it very well, but it goes straight to the goalkeeper, that is Johannes Mateus. Number 82. FC ONGOS moving forward. Simon. A little bit of a delay. Well intercepted by Hamtenya. It's CUCA Tops wins possession once more. Dummy, but who do they find in the back of the... No, the box, in the box. Would they find the back of the net? But CUCA Tops, Pius Capuita found himself there. Unfortunately, himself and Zamene could not reach the ball as the goalkeeper was a little bit faster. With such type of play, throughout more in the game, they might be lucky to find an equalizer before the halftime break, as we still have 7 more minutes to go. FC ONGOS.
Yeah, of course, like we were saying, ONGOS have to ensure that they get that second goal just to, to make the lead more secure. Because with chances like this, CUCA Tops can easily equalize the game, and that could swing the game into anybody's favor.
It's a cup competition. Everything is at play. A 1-goal lead does not secure. We learned yesterday. Way taken out, but still goes out for a corner. Wangu Gome. But credit should be given to Larry and Wangu. They have kept themselves very fit. Most of the guys they played with, I think they are, if they are the ones that are not playing internationally, they might have been anticipating retirement, or they have retired already?
No, of course. Credit to them. I mean, they still playing, and you can't even tell the age difference between them and the young guys that are playing on the field today.
Beautiful corner kick, but well kicked out. CUCA Tops finds the back of the net, but the flag went up earlier as for an offside, as Domingo Makai was caught on an offside trap. MTC MARIS Cup, CUCA Tops 0, FC ONGOS 1. That is the score outline 40 minutes into the game. FC ONGOS going for a second one. Can they find the back of the net? CUCA Tops defense does well. That is Domingo Kasanga. Once more Makai going for the goal, chasing the ball, but it was a little bit too faster for him.
Yeah, Hesron, Nicodemus Hekali is also one to look out for for ONGOS, that is currently playing on the left wing. Also very energetic, very skillful. So yeah, he is looking like one that can cause the CUCA Tops defense problems.
Let's have a look at what would be happening. As you were saying, Hekali, in today he has been a little bit off. Right now he was supposed to be causing problems for the CUCA Tops defense. His runs is very fast, but today I think they are exchanging between himself and Wangu going on the left and him coming in and Wangu going there. Probably in the second half he might be permanently on the left side where he would outrun the guys. Very good work by the goalkeeper, drops it, but secures it finally. To Julinho coming to support their fellow travelers or their fellow town guys. Mateus taking his time with the ball. What a long throw to Wangu, but it's intercepted by CUCA Tops. CUCA Tops trying to get themselves in front. At least they have been pushing, but let's hope they will not be caught on a counter, as their first goal came on a counter, as they are pushing numbers up front, trying to look for that goal. Free kick for CUCA Tops, sending the numbers in the box. The referee organizing the players in the box. Throw in, it's the free kick is a little bit too long and finds no one.
Of course, it's always disappointing for especially defenders when they come up for a free kick like that, and it doesn't reach them, because these are the definite occasions that Hamtenya look forward to. I mean, a man with his height will definitely be able to cause ONGOS havoc, so they need to improve on their set piece taking.
But Domingo Makai, who is one of the strikers in the game, or the upfront players, are going to take a free kick, then who is he expecting to score? CUCA Tops playing well defensively for now. Marking support, yes. He's ushering instruction, yes. Very good coach. Very good coach. He's there telling the players, but it's always easy to give instruction on the stands. And when you get into the game, the hit is different. Wangu Gome moving forward. Larry. Goes out there, finds Simon. Simon. Moving inside. Goes out or wins his team a corner.
You know what makes Lago Simon a very tricky opponent is the fact that he's both-footed. You know, he can take you with the left, he can take you with the right. So as a defender, that's it becomes a nightmare sometimes because you don't exactly know which side he's going.
CUCA Tops wins a corner, and 45 minutes of this match has been completed, and 1 additional minute added at the corner kick. Let's see what comes out of it. FC ONGOS corner ends up on another corner again. The players, supporters, the referee says it is a corner again. But the player was a little bit confused, asking where, how. But FC ONGOS gets the corner, which might be the final corner of this match, if it's not taken out for another corner again. 46 minutes. Long range in front, goes straight to the goalkeeper, that is Malakia. CUCA Top still going forward. Injury time has been completed, but the referee finally calls that is for the halftime break, the match between FC ONGOS and CUCA Tops, the 5th match of the MTC MARIS Cup at the Hage Geingob Stadium. But as for Sunday, this is the opening match of the competition. FC ONGOS currently leading the game by a goal to nil, while CUCA Tops have not found the back of the net. And ONGOS created an early goal and then sat behind to defend it, which they successfully did as the halftime break comes and the score is 1-0 in their favors. As it currently looks, CUCA Tops need to pull up their socks if they are to secure a slot into the quarter-final of the MTC MARIS Cup. That will be played in the Oshana region at the Oshakati Independent Stadium next weekend. So if you are in the north, you need to know now, competition is coming to you. Prepare yourself, register, that is with MTC MARIS. That is your entry to the stadium. So far, how was the first half for you?
No, look, it was a balanced half. Like I said, better showing in terms of just football compared to yesterday. The game started off on quite a high note, but later it slowed down a bit. I think after ONGOS got the 1-0 lead. Of course, Coach Elmo will be, instructing his players to go out there and get a second goal to secure the game, while the coach of CUCA Tops, that is Coach Kalinda, he will obviously be instructing his players to go out there and try to get the equalizer. So let's see which coach ushers the instructions that will be taken up by the players. Let's see.
Let's see what will the players do in the second half. But as for now, let's quickly have a look at the highlights of the first half of this game between FC ONGOS and CUCA Tops. Right now, this was an almost early opener for FC ONGOS, but it was intercepted, went out for a corner. And CUCA Tops here, the defense tried their level best, but this one is the goal that Simon scored. He was part of the creation of the goal, and he played an assist earlier on, but he ended up still scoring it.
But Esron, when you look at that goal, there are thoughts in me that say that the goalkeeper could have done better. Because with that ball coming from up wide, the goalkeeper had enough time because he didn't come with a lot of pace at all. But yeah, like you said, he probably wasn't expecting the player to go wide.
But also the bigger problem is here. If you are looking at all the CUCA Tops players, they are defending looking into their goalpost. They were supposed to be standing. Yes, they are. It's an attack. But they were supposed to have somebody that is going to defend the ball, not all of them running into the goalpost.
Yeah, no, I definitely get what you mean. There we also see obviously another opportunity that CUCA Tops had, but hitting the side netting there, as well as that one that they could have gotten at the back of, but they were just a little slow, which shows you that these guys can actually cause ONGOS a problem if ONGOS is not careful.
CUCA Tops created opportunities for themselves also in the first half, but unfortunately they could not find the back of the net. Maybe it's something the coach should just speak on and give them different instructions so they can find that is the back of the net. As the stats currently stands, ball possession goes to FC ONGOS, who are dominating this game by 60%. Then you have fouls. You have fouls that are 6-6. Offsides, CUCA Tops having more offsides as they currently they are the ones chasing the game. Corners, look at this. How many corners FC ONGOS won in the match? 7 of them. And attempted goals on target, attempts on target. ONGOS have 1 attempt, which is a goal, while CUCA Tops had 2. They did not find any goal from that, but total attempts is 5 and 7. But the most important part is the attempts on target. And let's hope the possession will change. And let's quickly visit the marketplace, and we'll be back for the second half.
Out of airtime, dial *140 *682 hash and register if it's your first time. Enter your secret 5-digit PIN. Select option 1, buy or payments. Click option 1 again, MTC services. Now choose airtime. Select whether it should be sent to your number or a recipient's number. Enter the amount. Confirm with option 1. And just like that, airtime restored. Crisis averted. But there's another problem. No electricity. Dial *140 *682 hash. Don't forget your secret PIN. Select option 1, buy or payments. This is where you can access all your bill payment services like MultiChoice, Olusheno, City of Windhoek bill payments, as well as water and electricity. Click option 4 to purchase electricity. Enter your meter number, followed by the amount of electricity you need. Confirm with option 1, and you will receive the electricity token via SMS. Power back on. Airtime, utilities, or multi-choice payments. MTC MARIS has got your back day and night. Dial *140 *682 hash and take control. Because when it matters, we're always there. MTC MARIS. Digital innovation by MTC. Out of airtime, dial *140 *682 hash and register if it's your first time. Enter your secret 5-digit PIN. Select option 1, buy or payments. Click option 1 again, MTC services. Now choose airtime. Select whether it should be sent to your number or a recipient's number. Enter the amount. Confirm with option 1. And just
Catch the MTC Catch the MTC MARIS Cup live on NBC2, where 16 Premier League teams will battle it out for the biggest prize money in Namibian football. Join us for the round of 16 on 25 January at the Dr. Hage Geingob Stadium from 1 o'clock and 26 January from 11. Come and see your favorite teams battle it out for the ultimate prize of $1.5 million Namibian dollars. Winner takes all.
Welcome back to the second half of the match between CUCA Tops and FC ONGOS, the fifth match of the MTC MARIS Cup. As you just saw, the match kicked off, and Domingo Malakia, very, very ambitious, just getting the play ball and kicking it out for a goal kick. Not sure if he saw the goalkeeper was off his line, but he was way, 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 way far from where he was supposed to be.
Yeah, I know he was trying to catch the goalkeeper off his line there, but of course not executing it accordingly there. But that's obviously just a caution to the goalkeeper to stay on this line, I'm assuming.
And CUCA Tops made changes, as we see number 9, Isaac Domingo also brought in currently. This shows they are here looking for that goal. Currently FC ONGOS crosses it in, but way out also. Goes out for a goal kick. Monica taking the goal kick. Larry intercepts. Right now CUCA Tops having position, and I don't know if that was necessary or he did not see anybody to assist him. If he just had to kick the ball outside, you are trailing, and this is the time that you should not be making high school mistakes or playing football like that. Right now CUCA Tops player, that is Domingo Makai, wins the ball as he was fouled. There is a goal that was a good attempt, but it was far off where he wanted him to be. CUCA Tops wins possession. Free kick. Right now CUCA Tops still having possession. Hamtenya moving forward. Calling for a foul, but there was nothing, as they are beginning to also now build from the back. Makai, Kasanga gives it, kicks it out far. Looking for another substitute that just came in. Josbert. CUCA Tops CUCA Tops almost caught FC ONGOS napping, but the linesman says it's an offside, and that was Makai Domingo. If you see now in the second half, CUCA Tops brought in 2 players. They brought in, that is Domingo Isaac, and then they brought in Mishiu Josbet. Let's see if the substitution is going to play. Wangu brought down. Sportsmanship. A couple of CUCA Tops supporters there, I see. And one would have said the physique, that was a man-to-man tackle.
Of course, but yeah.
But Wangu lost balance.
The rule of the game is play the ball and not the man. And he went about to play the man there.
FC ONGOS wins possession, but loses it again as the ball is just kicked outside, and he's complaining that he was pushed. Throw in for CUCA Tops. Mwata gives it to the goalkeeper. Munika gives it back to Mwata. Mwata hits it further. Looking for, that is Shivaya Hango. Shivaya Hango has been off in the last minutes of the game, but he's still Wango.
That was a brilliant pass there by Balo to find Simon Alago there, and of course Simon Alago trying to take on the defender there, and but unsuccessfully this time, but of course winning a corner. So well played from ONGOS FC there.
Corner kick for FC ONGOS, and stepping up is Hamindu Yakubu. Hamindu Yakubu stepping up there. Let's see what Hamindu Yakubu will do. Well placed. But the unfortunate part is CUCA Tops have some of the tallest players in the field at the moment. Wangu Gome, dispossessed. Makai, roughly, takes out Wangu. As Wangu plays out. That is where they say now. That is like the battle of Goliath and David.
I won't ask you who is Goliath and who is David there.
FC ONGOS getting winning possession of this game moving forward.
You know, what's also a bit confusing to the CUCA defense, Hesron, is the formation in which ONGOS are playing, where they're playing with a false 9, and that false 9 at times is Wangu Gome, sometimes it's Malakia, and at times it's Nico or Eddie. So they just don't know who to track at what particular moment, and this proves to be quite difficult for them as well.
Wangu wins his team corner kick. As the tussle between Wangu Gome and Domingo Kasanga continues in this match, and Domingo Kasanga standing his ground, but right now it's a corner kick. CUCA Tops goalkeeper safely takes the ball.
And I don't know if you've noticed, Hesron, on all occasions where CUCA Tops goalkeeper had to pick up the ball from a corner, he always picks it up at his second attempt, and I don't know if ONGOS is aware to, or are led to this rather. So maybe it's something that they can look to take advantage of.
Most of the, apart from the corners, the free kicks, he has been, all the aerial balls mostly, just if you see his aerial balls, it's on a second attempt, that's when he picks it up.
Yes.
But CUCA Tops moving forward. Right now, Jonas Mateus taking his time with the ball. And does one of those things we have been missing. He does a wiper football. Just let it go wherever. It can wipe anything. Finds nobody, but CUCA Tops at least are relieved that they won possession. Referee blows as Isaac Domingo, the substitute for CUCA Tops, is brought in. But he looks a little bit afraid to commit. Based on his build, he's supposed to be aggressive on the ball. Coach Ilemu calling on his boys. CUCA Tops goes in way far from his opponents or his teammates. Goes out for a goal kick. You see, as for CUCA Tops, a team that is currently bottom of the log on just 7 points, this is the time that you're supposed to show something. Just commit, give everything. Who knows at the end of the season where you will find yourself. At least let's remember you that you won a competition.
Yes, I mean, they should definitely be taking advantage of this competition, but the league already showed us that they are struggling with goals, or to find goals rather. So I don't know if it's something that the coaching needs to fix, especially in this new transfer window that has opened up.
Goal scoring is a Namibian problem, starting from junior, senior, and ending up, that is even at national level. But we always want goals. Maybe it's time as Namibians we found that is a striker trainer or something, a goal scoring trainer. Somebody who's going to train our strikers. FC ONGOS moving forward. Can they find the back of the net? Beautiful shot that is from Malakia Thomas, but Monica Christian was equally to the task as he hits it out for a corner kick. Corner kick. Malakia steps up. Kukatop's goalkeeper punches it out. Let's see what would happen here. Free kick goal, but nothing. Kukatops is on the attack. Kukatops is on the attack. Beautiful play. Very, 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 very hard shot. And if you are to look at the game, that is another substitute that was brought in. Shamwaka Reinhardt. Shamwaka Reinhardt dribbling himself the whole time.
I mean, that highlight shows you that shot that Malakia took there, almost catching the keeper off guard, but the keeper, as tall as he is, equal to the task, like you said there.
But I think it's about time also Johannes Mateus started reading the game and realizing you are just not supposed to be kicking the ball wherever it lands. Earlier in the first half, they were building from the back. Now, the FC ONGOS is no longer doing that. That is, Mateus just wants to hit the ball in front. Kukatops on the move as they go forward. Wangu Gome there wins possession. Malakia's boot went off, but fortunately he managed to put it back and pass the ball.
That was very funny though, but he would have gotten into a lot of trouble with the coach if he had lost that ball, attempting to put on his boot.
But was that not supposed to be a yellow card?
No, I guess he didn't interfere with the play there.
But you are supposed to be well dressed and properly, not your attires falling off during the game.
Yeah.
This should be the 10th corner kick for FC ONGOS in this match. They take a decision to play it from the back. That is between Wangu Gome and Malakia, and Wangu Gome playing lazy. They were supposed to stop the ball and play instead of waiting for it to go out on a corner. He was unmarked. He would have taken the ball and take on the players with the skills that Wangu has. Malakia. As we said earlier, always on the second attempt. That's when the goalkeeper catches the ball, and that is Monica Christian, the goalkeeper trainer of Kukatops, needs to go improve on that when they get back home.
No, 100%, because if he's not careful, ONGOS will take advantage of that and capitalize on him not holding on to the ball.
Kukatops a little bit, that is dropping their heads and missing out on that is first time tackles that they're supposed to have. because their first on their first touch on the ball is failing them, the CUCA tops.
No, yes, 100%.
I think after 8 games into the Deb Marine Premiership, the first division mentality was supposed to kick out already. Because in the first division you can make such rookie mistakes and you get away with it. Here, such mistakes will cost you the game.
No, that's why I'm saying I'm really hoping that this transfer window will allow them to capacitate their team.
Free kick for CUCA Tops, goes out for a goal kick. As Domingo Kasanga found himself in the box there, but his header couldn't find the back of the net. Once more, FC ONGOS dominating possession. Referee calls for a foul. 15 minutes into the second half as the game reaches the 60-hour mark. It's an hour now that has been played thus far. CUCA Tops. Domingo Kasanga apologizing to his teammates. Rookie mistakes, kicking the ball out undisturbed. Once more, possession is lost. FC ONGOS moving forward. Nicodemus. Well stopped. What a shot! Luckily the goalkeeper, Monica Christian, was up to the task as he hit it out for a corner. But those are some of the chances, those are some of the sparks that supporters are waiting for.
I mean, you look at Balo, they're hitting that ball with absolute power, and the goalkeeper up to the task, of course, you know, yeah, which is also a good thing to see, and it's a good confidence booster for the goalkeeper as well.
Corner kick goes out again for another corner. Amindu Yakubu, let's see what he's going to do now from on the second opportunity, as he was still given the same corner to retake. Well, goes out for a throw in. (62 minutes). 62 minutes, or let's say 63 minutes in the game right now, and the score is still 1-0 for FC ONGOS. CUCA Tops trailing. The goal was scored in the first half. Throw in. Very long throw in, finds Wangu. Wangu in the box. Wangu wins a corner kick. Having 3 defenders covering Wangu, that is Domingo, Stefanes, that is Sepuka, all calling themselves in to just cover one player. Another corner kick.
I think this is corner number 10 or 11 for ONGOS FCA.
This should be corner number 12. I think the highest corners in this match, or from all the games that were played since yesterday.
Yes. I mean, look at 16 corners, and let's see if they'll try to take advantage of this through this corner that they're about to take now.
From their 16 corners, 17th corner coming up probably very, very soon. CUCA Tops are now on a counter. What can they do from this? CUCA Tops with their substitute. Domingo. Makai Domingo. Chicken power on that shot. This should be frustrating for the CUCA Top supporters, as their players are not taking a proper shots on one-on-one attacks when they are winning possession, where they are supposed to counter. This also tells you, or one asks a question. One asks a question on what tactics, what is the game plan, and who is their strongest shooters at these games. Because by the look of things, I remember when I was at high school, where once would, if you don't have a powerful shot, one would say you have chicken power.
Yeah. Another free kick there for ONGOS, something that they can try to build on again. I think ONGOS are winning a number of set pieces, and it's about time they start thinking about how they will capitalize on these set pieces.
It's about time FC ONGOS finds another goal, as currently one goal lead is not enough in a cup competition, because we still have 24 minutes left into this game. And penalty, yesterday we learned Chula Chula was knocked out on a penalty shootout. Okahanja United were knocked out on the penalty shootout. It's not guaranteed that if you go to the penalty shootouts you are going to win, so it's safer to do it while the game is ongoing. Low header there, but linesman says it's a goal kick, and FC ONGOS player rolling in the field there.
Yeah, no, that
medic is called in.
Seems like a head injury there from that from an attempt from the player to head the ball, and while the top score player went there with the foot, and it seems he did touch him there.
He went straight into. He was diving into the boot. Okay, he dived straight into the boot. Dived straight into the boot. That is of Mata. Yes, it's CUCA Tops resumes the game. Moving forward, FC ONGOS currently now having the numbers at the back, as they are having now 4 players. With Wangu being a false number 9, he has ran most of the game today.
And no, you are right in saying that he has been in the thick of things as a number 9. I mean, a lot of play is going through him, but we do see, of course, ONGOS making a substitution there, or rather CUCA Tops making a substitution to try and chase for that equalizer.
Domingo Makai wanting to come out, the referee is telling him, I'm not substituting you. You see Lucky Hater is also standing on the line there.
Yeah, probably. I think he's coming on for Malakia, eh?
FC ONGOS making a substitution. Lucky Hater And the tallest man in the field, that is Netgarius Hamtenya, number 82, getting out, giving an opportunity. That is to Aldenino Ishmael. Aldenino Ishmael coming in for CUCA Tops. And another substitution for CUCA Tops is they took out, that is Sepuka Stefanes, and brought in Julius Kalomo. Those are some of the substitutions that were made. CUCA Tops raking in players with the hope of finding the back of the net. Wangu Gome wins possession for FC ONGOS. Moving forward. Tomo give it to Nicodemus. Nicodemus finds, but he lost possession there. CUCA Tops now having possession. What will come out? I would personally say that was far from an offside. The linesman was behind. I do not know how he saw that as an offside. That was far from an offside, in my opinion. You could hear the supporters. Loud roars in the pavilion. A water break for the players. And Isaac Domingo will say, I was not offside, coach. There is the goal. Let's see. If you start from where the ball was played, it should be. Water break. Coaches still giving instructions. But Lucky Hater just came in. He's already on a water bottle.
Yeah, maybe the warm-up before he came on made him tired.
CUCA Tops already back into the field as they await for FC ONGOS. There is Larry. But why is, if I may ask you, while we are waiting for this game, why is FC ONGOS having orange socks when their attire is not that orange?
I think that forms part of the color branding, because you do find that some of their replica fan t-shirts are orange. But yeah, to your point, really not coordinating with the kit there, but yeah.
Yeah, you can see Wangu. He's very orange on the legs. 72 minutes into the game, and that is a match between CUCA Tops and FC ONGOS. FC ONGOS leading by 1-0, a goal that was scored earlier on in the first half. And after that goal, CUCA Tops tried to push to find themselves onto the scoreboard, but thus far, that has not worked. And they brought in now they brought in 5 changes.
Esron, I can tell you now with absolute certainty, I do not see where the CUCA Tops goal is going to come from. They just don't seem to be, as lethal up front as they should be. So I really do not see where that equalizer is going to come from. But let's wait and see.
Let's wait and see if CUCA Tops will pick up the tempo or momentum and find themselves on the back of the net. And they brought in 5 substitutions thus far. And what are the substitutions going to do? And you have, that is a new guy that came in like Ishmael right now on the other side there. He's supposed to be fresh, holding onto the ball and outrunning the other players that have been in the game for a while, like Wangu. But Wangu and Larry still giving them a headache.
No, like I said, at the end of the day, at times like this, it's 74 minutes, you are 1-0 up. You need cool heads and experienced heads in the form of Larry Oraib and Wangu Gome. And that is exactly the leadership they are providing. And that's why they brought in Lucky Hater, another experienced fella, just to come and calm down the tempo of the game while they try to ride out this scoreline.
Isaac Domingo, the number 9 of CUCA Tops, winning them throw in. But now Isaac Domino, the moment his height is not on his favor. CUCA Tops, what can they do from this one? That was a very, very beautiful attempt, but fell on the net. It was just a little shy of going into the goal. You can look at it all the way far. His calculation was just a little bit off. CUCA Tops winning possession. CUCA Tops winning possession, and Mata and the new substitute, that is Reinhard Shamwaka, on the ground. Medics are called in, or the referee is attending to the matter, but he's strong enough. He stands up and runs off as Mata takes the free kick for CUCA Tops. Mata hits it further. What a beautiful shot. Beautiful shot from the man that was brought down, Reinhard, but Jonas saw his intentions. And Jonas once more back to his normal tactics of just hitting the ball forward to whoever finds it, giving away position when they're supposed to be holding on to position as the game is winding down. FC ONGOS wins possession. Domo brought down by Domingo Makai. Wangu going out there. Will he catch it? All the hard work goes out for a goal kick. Better interception. FC ONGOS. The CUCA Tops players are realizing time is going out as Ishmael now goes and collects the ball for Larry. Wangu going forward. Wangu going forward. It goes out for corner number 17 for FC ONGOS. Wangu Gome wins them the corner kick. And from 17 corners, they have not even scored a goal. FC ONGOS once more winning possession. Nicodemus, but gives it away. Larry moving forward for FC ONGOS. Larry using his experience, but loses possession. This is a moment where if you are a coach, you are supposed to be fuming at your players.
Very frustrating indeed. I mean, Larry is out of position. You get an opportunity to attack that wing, and you get the ball, and you let it go out of play. That must be a frustrating feeling for the coach.
You can't have a defender out of play or opposition, and then you have Ishmael, who loses the ball when you are supposed to be on the counter attack.
Yeah, no. It's
he came in as a substitute. He's supposed to be more.
Those are brilliant basics that we're supposed to get right.
Beautiful play. Once more, CUCA Tops moving forward. Beautiful play. That is by Kalomo. And Domingo has been in, and Domingo is supposed to be the number 9, but he's doing his job, going to the wing to win his team at least a throw in. And this time around, Domingo won the corner, and he's back in the Domingo. Mata takes the ball. Mata, Larry clears the ball. Domingo Mackay. CUCA Tops are still having possession, but in the box they are outnumbered. Nicodemus hits it forward. No one is there. As all the numbers, or ONGOS took most of their players. They are defending in numbers now. 4 players behind, 5 in the middle, and a lone striker, that is Nwangu, finding himself in front. Nicodemus unmarked in the attack. Nicodemus unmarked on the attack. What can happen? The goalkeeper takes it easily. Munika Christian. CUCA Tops delay. It doesn't show the agency, but loses the ball immediately as Yakumbu intercepts on that. Wangu Gome moving forward. Wangu Gome finds Nicodemus. Nicodemus gives back to Wangu Gome. Wangu Gome gives Lucky Hater. Finds Wangu Gome again. Finds Lucky Hater. What can Lucky Hater do? What can Lucky do? Lucky Hater loses possession as the goalkeeper takes it. CUCA Tops.
You see the Lucky Hater that came on for Malakia there, making an immediate difference with some of his skillful ball play.
But FC ONGOS up front or at the back, or CUCA Tops are not going through FC ONGOS defense at the moment. And FC ONGOS now building from the back once more. FC ONGOS, CUCA Tops wins possession. But Isaac Domingo was caught off balance. We have Tomo moving forward. Tomo finds Nicodemus. Nicodemus a little bit too slow, and the linesman's flag was up. For a free kick, and ONGOS are taking their time.
They have absolutely nothing to rush for Estron.
Yeah.
They are leading. They are in the driving position. So yeah, they are taking their time there.
They are leading and taking their time. As you saw a while ago, the substitutions that were made, I thought it was an offside.
Yeah, it was an offside, but the referee brought it back for a foul then. Then
we have Nicodemus Haikali that wanted to take the beautiful play. Nicodemus Haikali captain it too. Nicodemus Haikali finds the back of the net. That is for FC ONGOS, and this should be a confirmation that FC ONGOS are on their way to the quarterfinal of the MTC MARIS Cup. That was brilliant plan, simple play, and that shows it's one of a free kick that has been practiced. It's not something they just decided in a game.
100% there, Hesron. As you can see there, I don't even know why they are arguing with the linesman. That is definitely one from the training ground. They were caught napping there. They were expecting him to go straight to goal, but he put it there for Nicodemus, and Nicodemus made sure. And there is another player now with three goals for the calendar year for ONGOS, and it makes it 2-0 in favor of ONGOS with CUCA Tops.
CUCA Tops should have themselves to blame as they were focused on other things, and FC ONGOS capitalize on them napping. Once more, ONGOS on the attack, but CUCA Tops at the back, they defended it well.
You know, as mentioned earlier, Hesron, the agency should have been from CUCA Tops, but I just couldn't see them scoring from anywhere. And if there was a team that looked like scoring, it was ONGOS. And there they go and get the second goal to secure the fixture.
Wangu Gomez finds Nicodemus once more, and back to Wangu Gomez. And they're now back in the middle as Kamtwezu was found there. Kamtwezu now. Nicodemus once again is brought down. Or was that a dive?
That looked like a free kick, if you ask me, because if had Nicodemus gone through there with his speed, he would have been goal bound.
Coach Ilemu upset that his player was not awarded the foul. Wangu Gome got offside. Some of the guys that were brought in earlier on when CUCA Tops were hoping to make a difference, and that is Reinhard, who was in the game for a while. FC ONGOS. Nicodemus brought down. And as for CUCA Tops right now, CUCA Tops have 7 minutes to make a difference. 7 minutes to find 2 goals, or not 7, but 3 minutes to find 2 goals, or if not 3. Having possession. FC ONGOS playing now from behind. What a mistake by the goalkeeper! And what a miss! What a miss! Brilliant save! That is by Jonas. That is a striker that you are supposed to take out immediately. Domingo Makai, 2 opportunities. A goalkeeper gave him, that is a gift. That it's your chance. Domingo Makai, score. You have not been scoring in a long time. But Domingo Makai shows he is not here to score goals. He's just here to kill time.
You know, Jonas was becoming a bit bored in goals there with little to no action. So he just wanted some action for him there. So he gave the ball to the striker.
There is the gift. There is the gift. Jonas gives Makai, and he stopped. And he stopped again. If I were the coach, I would have taken him out, and without putting in anybody.
Yeah, no, he definitely had a chance to bring CUCA Tops back into the game there. And now we can see why it is they're struggling to score in the league.
Yes. Let's see what CUCA Tops will now do after their gift was taken away. You can't get a free meal and not eat it. Jonas once more stepping up for a goal kick. Long range finds Monica Christian. Wangu Gome gets the ball. Okay. Nicodemus, the ball is too fast, but the offside flag goes up as Mata passes the ball. Right now, Nicodemus going forward. And Yakubu. Wangu Gome. Nicodemus. Lucky hitter running in, but the ball is given back to Wangu Gome. Wangu Gome again, it's given to him. The ball goes to Tomo. Nicodemus, Tomo.
As we have 4 additional
As we are
minutes
going
there.
to Yakubu.
We have
Yakubu
4
gives
additional
it to the
minutes,
back.
an opportunity for maybe CUCA Tops to get 1 goal back, or for ONGOS to make it 3-0.
At the moment, 4 minutes additional time. And Jonas with his long range shots looking for Larry. And Larry have decided he's going into the middle now or going on attack, but he's striking back.
But Hesron, I mean, it's 90 minutes. You have a Larry who's probably the oldest player on that pitch, and he's still overlapping like that. You know, still so much running in his legs. What does that say about him or about the rest of the players on the field?
Right now, CUCA Tops winning possession. Can they find a consolation?
I know football is a game of impossibilities, but this looks like a big mountain to climb.
Wangu Gome dominating the midfield. Kamtuzwa winning the ball, but Kamtuzwa giving it to Wangu. Wangu moving in. Can he find Larry? Nicodemus! What can he do? He finds a brace! Once more! FC ONGOS, as it was indicated earlier, it's a moment or just a matter of time for CUCA Tops or FC ONGOS to find the back of the net. But ONGOS replied that it's their opportunity to double up the scoreline. And it is 3-0 for CUCA Tops, who are left to lick their wounds from high school eras.
Indeed, 3 goals there from ONGOS, and ONGOS telling KK Palace that whatever it is you can do, we can also do. They scored 3 goals as well there through Nicodemus, who makes it 2 for the day. And I mean, I saw this coming, you know. They've been dominant throughout the second half, and they've been running inroads on their opponents the entire second half. So.
And it was a beautiful play. That is 3-0 for FC ONGOS, and CUCA Tops are currently at 0. They haven't scored a goal, and it's going to be a very long journey back to Rundu.
Yes. It will be a long bus drive indeed, and I mean, it will be absolute silence on that bus drive, because what is there to talk about after a display like this?
And the good part is they are not now going to even watch the next games. They have the time to go back home and prepare. Yeah. For tomorrow. Those who are working need to go back to work. Imagine telling your boss that, no, I missed the game. I missed work because we traveled from Windhoek. We went to go play a game when you lost and your boss is a CUCA Top supporter.
Yeah, no. You'd rather want to ensure that you are at work by 7 a.m. tomorrow. But yeah, I see a double substitution from Coach Elemu for his ONGOS there. I think just attempting to raise some of the guys with Balo and Wangu coming off after all the running they've done for the day.
Let's see if CUCA Tops can find a consolation. Missed. Substitute that just came in for FC ONGO, that is Polen Roy, goalkeeper, very confident. He decided, I'm doing the job which the players are not doing anymore.
And with that footwork, I think he should have been one of the outfield players.
Yeah,
you know,
maybe there would have been a different. And Lolo came in. Nicodemus finds Yakubu. It goes back to Nicodemus again. Nicodemus moving in. I don't know if Tomo was offside, but the third official believes it is an offside.
Yeah.
CUCA Tops having possession, but not capitalizing on it. Theophilus, that is well known as Lolo. What can happen from here? The goalkeeper decided there is a ball player.
I know his footwork is definitely better than the handwork today.
95 minutes gone into this game where CUCA Tops is trailing by 3-0. 2 of the goals scored in the second half by Nicodemus with beautiful assists. One coming from, that is one assist coming from Wango Gome. And beautiful interception. Credit should be given to Lucky Hater. One would have interfered on the play, but Lucky decided to step out and leave Nicodemus to take.
Yeah, definitely unselfish play from him there. But like I said, Lucky is also one of the experienced heads that ONGOS has. So yeah, well played from him.
And the referee calls it, that is for the final, or blows the whistle for the 90-minute mark, and FC ONGOS becoming the fifth club to book themselves a spot into the quarter-final of the MTC MARIS Cup. CUCA Tops left to lick their wounds on not taking their opportunities, but they came and displayed what they could. But today is not their day, and the game. But FC ONGOS are looking forward to joining the other teams next week as they travel to Oshakati Independence Stadium to play the quarterfinals. But for now, if you are looking at it, it was not one of those exciting or fast games, but it was tactical in the second half from FC ONGOS.
Absolutely very tactical, Esron. You got it spot on there. Coach Elemo, a very, very experienced coach. And if you can see from the way the guys played, they executed the coach's tactics 100% there. Because I'm sure the coach told them that CUCA Tops will come out to play to try and equalize. And they will leave holes at the back. And that's why you had those Wangu them just lurking there, waiting for those balls at the back. And I mean, if you can look at the statistics there, you have total attempts, ONGOS having 14 attempts, but the most interesting statistic obviously remains the corners, where ONGOS had 17 corners versus 5 for CUCA Tops, but obviously not converting anything from the corners, but it just shows you that ONGOS showed serious intent in their opposition's box. So even the ball possession shows you ONGOS were absolutely dominant with 70% of ball position. They absolutely dominated this, and the result of the day goes to show and is in alignment with the ball position there.
And as for now, let's cross over. That is for the match interviews. That is between FC ONGOS and CUCA Tops.
And I mean, you can tell there, some fans are still starting to flock into the stadium, to come and support their teams, seeing that we still have 3 games left.
Well, day 2 of the MTC MARIS Cup is happening here at the Dr. Haigenkop Cup Stadium. And of course, what an exciting start for the day, as the first game has concluded with that is FC ONGOS winning by 3-0 against that is CUCA Tops. 2 late goals to conclude. That is a victory for them as they join the 4 teams from yesterday who have qualified. I'm now joined by that is the coach of CUCA Tops, Coach Jean Cloud. Coach, let's talk about the game plan. What happened leading to the 3-0 defeat?
Yeah, anyway, the game the game was not on us. Yeah, we allowed them to play, and then our plan did not work as we wanted. We got opportunity. We got more than 4 opportunities which we did not utilize. And then the level, I could say they outplayed us. That's what I can say.
Would you say experience was a difference on the day for today?
That is exactly what I can say, because, we say experience is the best teacher. So we just have to work on few things, and it's an opportunity that at least to learn. In fact, we got just silly goals, which we are not supposed to get.
What is the plan moving forward?
Moving forward, we need to work hard. We need to raise up, so to work hard. ONGOS is an experienced team. If you look at the table, and look at the history, so we just have to work hard, and to compete.
Thank you, Coach. All the best for the rest of the games in the league.
Thank you very much.
That is Coach Jean Cloud, just indicating that, of course, it has been not an easy one. They lost quite a few by a few silly goals, he says. But nonetheless, for FC ONGOS, they are progressing to the next round as they will be proceeding to Oshakati to partake in the knockout round of 8. But I'm joined by Coach Malembu that is Coach Elemu of FC ONGOS. Coach, let's first start there. Congratulations. 3 goals, 2 late goals. Let's start with those 2 late goals. What is the plan going into the second half?
Yeah, firstly, we thank the Lord God Almighty that we progress to the next round. And again, before I come to your question, I thank also the management for the support, MTC for bringing this cup for us. Yeah, coming back to the game, yes, we had a game plan. We watched CUCA Tops play. We watched them draw with the other Premier League teams. So we were ready for them. What we wanted was to manage the game well, go into a 0-0 until we open them up. We know they are a team that can come with long balls, so we were ready for that. Until we opened up our first goal, that's when we started now controlling the game.
Now, Coach, what was the game plan going into this one, and especially since it's a knockout competition, it's a win-all? What is the plan going forward?
Yeah, it's a competition, a cup where you lose, you go out. I always tell my boys, we have to take the game the way it is. Any game that comes before us, we have to take it. That's how we can go to the final.
All right, Coach, congratulations and all the best heading into the next round of 8.
Thank you so much. Have a good day too.
Well, as you can see, the round of 8 is nearly concluding. There is, of course, 3 more games live here at the Dr. Haigenkop Stadium in the heart of Windhoek, where we will be seeing the next encounter. It's going to be another Rundu-based team that is going to be taking on the next game or the next play on the field against Buccaneers, which is a team from Windhoek, of course, going to be a nice one against Julino Athletic. That is the next game that is going to be taking place. So do come to the stadium. If not, stay tuned to NBC2. As you get to watch the next encounter, that is the MARIS Cup round of 16. It's going to be that is looking at Buccaneers and Julino Athletic.
All right, as you heard it right there from the coaches, Coach Jean-Claude Kalinde saying they got opportunities, they did not capitalize on them, but the highlights of the match today as the start, coin tossed, and Wangu Gome right there getting ready to do his job. FC ONGOS who started already with the attacks and the first goal coming in defensively. All the players of CUCA Tops or the defense that is running towards their own goal instead of having somebody that is to defend. That was a simple one. If a defender was looking that is towards the goal instead of running or going onto the ball with his back. The only thing he would have done there also, if it's not score an own goal, is probably maybe kick it outside for a corner.
Yes, no, obviously the defense was caught napping there, and Eddie taking full advantage of that, and there we see an opportunity that, that they had, where they hit the side netting, and that is about, I think I saw them in front of the ONGOS goals maybe 2 or 3 times in this match, to be honest.
That was CUCA Tops getting a side netting, and the halftime whistle came, but the second half it was a completely different ball game. tactical. FC ONGOS doing their level best, but the goalkeeper also, it would have been more with that one. That one was a goal, but the goalkeeper did his level best. That is Monica Christian of CUCA Tops. And but FC ONGOS still had more in the tank. Beautiful, well-organized free kick. Finding Nicodemus. That was Tomo and Nicodemus. Very good communication. They understood or knew what they were doing. Probably something that has been practiced over and over at training. And they found their second goal. And a free gift, which CUCA Tops failed to capitalize on, as Domingo Makai was saved twice. He was saved twice on that one. And then CUCA Tops finding their third goal of the match. It's a brace for Nicodemus. Beautiful, that is assist from experienced captain Wangu Gome. There it was. And as you can see, right now, you still have a festivity of football today. Bucks Buccaneer will be taking on Julinho, and that is later on. And these teams, this is a replay of last week at the Unam Stadium. Bucks Buccaneer played Julinho, which Bucks Buccaneer won on a Sunday also. And then you have Mighty Gunners who will be taking on Tigers at 4 o'clock, and Blue Boys will be taking on African Stars also at 6:30 at the Hage Geingob Stadium.
I know we definitely have an exciting lineup of matches, but we will be going into a short break now.